Anti-Indian legislation. The Indian community that we find in South Africa today has mostly descended from the Indian people who came to South Africa during the 1860s. A majority of this community lives in and around the city of Durban. The city is now home to one of the largest Indian populations outside of India. The Indians living in South Africa used to face varied amounts of discrimination. The indentured laborers who worked on the sugar plantations were treated poorly and often lived in unhealthy conditions. Many of them chose to return home once their contracts had expired. Some of them managed to alert the Indian authorities about the issues faced by the workers in Natal. In 1888, a law made it compulsory for Indian people in Natal to carry passes. In 1893, an Indian by the name of Mohandas K. Gandhi arrived in South Africa. He was a lawyer educated in London and had come to South Africa to work as a legal counsel for a local Indian trader. He experienced the kind of racial discrimination faced by non-white people and soon got politically involved in the affairs of the Indian population in the country. He helped organize the Natal Indian Congress and the British Indian Association. In 1903, he established the Indian Opinion, a newspaper that aimed to voice the concerns of the Indian population and secure civil rights for the community. In August 1906, a discriminatory law called the Asiatic Law Amendment Ordinance was put into effect in the Transvaal. The law forced the Indians living in the region to register themselves with the Registrar of Asiatics. These people needed to provide fingerprints and appear for physical examinations. They had to carry a certificate of registration at all times. A person who failed to show this document could be fined, arrested, or even deported. This law came to be known as the Black Act. Later on, during apartheid, Indians were discriminated against through the implementation of other laws, the Group Areas Act being one of them. The law limited their movement within the country and restricted them to Indian townships. The Orange Free State was out of bounds, and entry was granted only to those with special permission. Compared to the white South Africans, the Indian community had access to inferior systems of healthcare and education.
Need more help? Subscribe to our channel or dive into our expert textbooks and get that learning edge.